Hey friends, I'm here to share with you some bad news and some good news. Unfortunately, women are abducted and exploited every minute. This is a true statistic, but Free a Girl is here and they have freed 8,000 so far. And all these celebrities coming down the red carpet support this charity, and we're going to learn a lot more. I'm here with Yolanthe. She's the woman of the hour, and through a rough childhood, you've really developed a mission that's extremely powerful, and you've gotten some amazing results.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, it's an honor for me to be here today and in LA doing this and having so many people helping and want to do something. And yeah, helping me with my mission to free as many children as possible worldwide.
And I understand you've got at least 8,000 so far.
Yes, 8,600 children are rescued by our charity, and we're working to rescue way more. But that's a nice accomplishment, yeah.
And you're a mother, but you're also an actress, and you've put together this film. Tell me how the film came together.
So actually, like Netflix just launched my own reality show last month. It's called Yolanthe, my name, and they followed me for over a year and like everything that I've been doing. So I moved to LA. I'm a single mom. I have my own company. I'm an actress, trying to start working here in LA too. And then, yeah, the most important part of my life is Free a Girl, my charity, which is my life mission. And they followed that too, and they showed that on the show. So you can actually watch it now. And because of that, I got a lot of people asking, hey, can we do something? We want to help. And that's why we're here today and put this all together.
Well, you probably don't have a lot of time for yourself between being a mom, being an actress, having all these different projects, plus trying to rescue girls. Oh my gosh. How do you take care of yourself and look so beautiful?
Oh, thank you so much. You look beautiful. I appreciate it. I think self-care is very important because, reloading yourself, especially with the work I do, I have to do it to be a good mom for my child, but also to be able to have the energy to do the work that I'm doing. I travel a lot, and the last year has been a roller coaster. So what I do every morning, I wake up an hour before my kid wakes up, and I do meditation, I do journaling, I do my beauty rituals to just be like, okay, I'm good now, and now the day is gonna start. I start preparing the breakfast and getting him ready for school, and then my work starts.
Well, you're telling me that you're here to stay. You're gonna go the distance because you're prepared and you are a wise woman, very wise. Please tell everybody why they should see this film as soon as possible.
I think it's our duty of all of us to create awareness for children that don't have a voice, that are very vulnerable, and that are locked up right now being raped every day. I think all of us can do something, at least share the story, watch the show and see what we do with Free a Girl, and spread the word, create awareness. That's something we can all do. So I'm hoping you guys are willing to help me.
All right, willing to help. Okay, spread the word, everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Tell me why you support this so strongly.
I support it so strongly because I grew up in Omaha, Nebraska. There's a particular part of Omaha called Boys Town that is riddled with sex trafficking and very dangerous to talk about. I care more about children and other human beings. I'm here to be of service, and we have to be able to talk about things that are disturbing so that we can create knowledge and understanding and protect our children, protect our citizens, and make sure that no one ends up in this situation. And it's very, very simple. It's very simple how to do that. Just go online, read the information, protect one another, be aware of your surroundings, have other people's sexes, and just be mindful.
We need to disinfect it with the light.
Precisely.
Thank you so much for doing this. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful,
Yes.
and God bless you too. God
Thank you.
bless. Oh my gosh, what a wonderful person you got to meet. I'm here with a very famous film producer, Paul, who actually created the #1 film for this type of genre, and it's called Sound of Freedom, and you've probably seen it. I know that I have. And his wonderful wife, Vanessa, who supports all of this. Tell me more about your love for causes and especially this cause.
Well, this is our entire life, and I'm the primary investor and executive producer in the movie Sound of Freedom, and I led over 70 undercover child rescue missions in 15 countries to eradicate this evil from the face of the earth. And we realized that it wasn't just pulling the kids out of hell. We needed to help the world be aware of what was going on so that we could all come together. Our movie, over 70 million people saw that movie, and hundreds of millions of children are safer because of it. We have a book called The Sound of Freedom that's coming out in 2 weeks. It's already available on Amazon, that teaches parents what they need to do to keep their kids safe and helps humanity understand what we need to do as a whole to eradicate child trafficking.
Oh my gosh, that is so fabulous. I'm so happy to hear this. And of course, I'm so happy for the success of Sound of Freedom. And tell me about your involvement and what you do to make this move forward.
Absolutely. So I'm the executive director of Child Liberation Foundation, and right now we're working with governments, we're working with schools so that we can train and certify all adults that have constant contact with the children, so that we have a system that actually flows and works together when cases come abroad, because a lot of times when cases are done, the system doesn't take the right steps in order to prosecute and more than prosecute, also have a healing process for the child. Because one thing is to rescue the child, the real work comes when you have to heal that child. You know, being sold 30 times a day for years is a trauma that is very, very, very hard to, to come out of. But we have tools, we work a lot with modalities that are ancient that really help the child come back into their state, and a lot of them actually become healers of other children. So it's a beautiful process. You know, when you've been in the dark, you know what it takes to come out. So we use these same children to help other children see the hope in the future.
Oh my gosh. You're giving me the God bumps. I am absolutely moved by what you're telling me, and I'm so happy for that. I'm a Ph.D. psychologist, and I know how trauma really affects people, and I just love what you've both done. It really touches me, and people, if you see something, say something. You know, I mean, it doesn't have to be your child, but really start paying attention. This is going on right under us. It's all around. We need to be smarter, and we need to look out for the kids because they can't often look out for themselves.
Exactly. Thank you so much for having us here and supporting this great organization, Free a Girl.
Yes. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Vanessa. So powerful. Thank you.
Thank you. Super grateful.
So first of all, this movie is so important to me because it's a subject that's not really touched on a lot. And you see how many, I think it's 1.8 million kids get abducted every year. Since this charity started, already they've saved over 8,000 kids, and they've arrested 4,000 people on it. It's a $150 billion corporation on this. So, I mean, this is something that has to really look in. And one of the things I love about it is that when they do get the girls and they get everyone out of there, they're giving them the mental health, that to help them get through it and make their life try to make sense again. And I support that completely. Everyone goes through not that, but moments. And mental health is a big deal.
And you have your own mental health film or story.
Yes. So I just did a movie called Dr. Quarantine that I just produced. And we're getting nominated across the board, which is pretty cool. And it's all about mental health. So I can understand a lot of it, and I think so many people do have mental health that need to talk about it but are too scared to. So I think that all of this ties together, and all we could do is try to help each other.
Absolutely. I think even when we have our own problems, the best thing we can do is go out and do some charity work. When you help somebody else, you forget your own problems.
Yeah.
And it makes a huge difference.
It's karma. What comes around goes around,
That's right.
Liz Fuller, our manager, was telling us that Yolanthe went undercover in a wig and everything for this documentary. We're really excited to see it.
Right.
It's going to be interesting.
Okay. Very exciting for a lot of people, and I hope things change a lot. I hope this really moves the needle. And good luck to you both, and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Nice to see you.
Good to see you. So what do you know about this film so far that gets you excited?
What gets me excited is seeing Yolanthe's journey. It's a story that I think everyone needs to hear. I think people will be moved by it. And as a fan of films and art, anytime I'm moved by a project, I really like to get behind it. And this is something that I think everyone will be touched by.
Well, we don't want this in the darkness. We want light all over it, and we want to share and hopefully clean it up.
Absolutely. And Yolanthe is all heart, right? I think she's the perfect person to just create awareness.
Laura's the director of Free a Girl USA.
Right.
And I just want to know something that nobody knows about the making of this film that we're not going to be told.
The making of Netflix. Wow, that's a good one. So last year I was with Yolanthe in many different countries, and Netflix followed her. But the only trip that is featured in Netflix is Nepal. But we also went to Thailand, we went to Brazil. We have many events going on in the whole world. In Thailand, we went undercover together. Yolanthe had worn a wig, worn different things, maybe featured in a campaign next year. And actually, this also made a lot of impact. We had to act, going undercover, act like a gay couple. This is not seen in Netflix because not every trip that she made is featured in there. I think that is something that you don't know. Furthermore, what you do know from the Netflix series and what is highlighted is what a pure and real good soul Yolanthe is. She is pure, she really fights, she's a female, a powerful female that really taps into what she says. She's a loving heart, she cares for everyone, she cares for every child that Free Girl rescued and also for the whole team. So I'm happy that finally the world sees who she really is.
Well, I'm sure that the world and the universe and God itself has brought you together for a good reason, a good cause, and this is a really good cause. It's really very powerful.
Yeah, unfortunately, we have to fight still every day, day in, day out, because 1.7 million children are sexually exploited every day, annually. So this means our fight is far from over, and we will open up in new countries. We will rescue more children together, but thankful for the awareness that you bring with this.
Thank you, Laura.
Thank you so
You're
much.
just awesome. Just keep up the good work.
Thank you.
All right. I'm here with Ogie Durham, and although she's not in the film, this is a nice switch for you to get away from comedy, which is what you're well known for, and see some drama and actually try to make a change.
Absolutely, and to support this incredible cause and this documentary. I think a lot of people are afraid to talk about this, so it takes some immense courage to do this and to talk about the importance of child trafficking. It's a very uncomfortable subject, but a very necessary one because it is happening. So
it's probably happening closer than we think, unfortunately, and I think that's why people get on it and then they get off of it.
yeah, we find out things that we don't want to find out. But
I'm here with Alice Amter, and you're looking beautiful tonight. I haven't seen you in 24 hours. Oh, 48, excuse me.
But yeah, I love that. Shout out to the Hollywood Museum.
Absolutely.
Family.
Yes, another family that we have. And here we are for human trafficking, female exploitation. You got to hate that.
Oh, such a heavy subject. I mean, yes, but important. So I'm excited to see this film. And, whatever I can do by showing up to support. I'm a single independent woman myself. And so, it's imperative that women know how to stand up for themselves. We're not the weaker sex.
No, and we can all use a little help. Everybody needs a little help from their friends. And
with a little help from my friends.
hey, enjoy the film and spread the word.
Spread the word. Spread the love.
Okay.
All right.
That too. I'm here with Renee Essebang, and we're talking about champagne, which I dearly love.
Who doesn't love bubbles? So we're talking about Le Bon Argent champagne. Ty is our partner in our champagne and alcohol company. Not only do we have champagne from France, you can't call it champagne unless it's from France. We have varietals of rosé and also brut, and it's delicious. Ratings are 90 plus and above.
Oh my gosh, that sounds wonderful. And do you have a tie-in to the film, or are you a supporter of the film?
Well, I'm supporting my good friend, Owen, PR, and I just love the film industry, and actually Ty Dolla $ign, he's a tycoon, and he is involved in film, and he's producing his own documentaries, and of course he's a music icon.
Well, even if you like health, I think it's okay to like champagne, everything in moderation. Bubbles make people happy.
Absolutely. You have to balance it.
I'll make sure that I get a link so that you can all see this champagne and find it somewhere. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Please don't miss this one. I'm here with Veja, and she is quite an award-winning person herself. I mean, everybody coming down the carpet tonight has all these accolades. It's a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
So tell us about your involvement with this first.
Yes, I was invited from industry friends of mine to come support a great cause, and I think as a recording artist and someone with a voice, it's important to give back to our community and be a great role model and to stop all of this bad stuff that's happening to our next generation.
Well, I agree. I think there's not enough we can do, especially for people that can't speak for themselves. They're young and vulnerable.
So we just, I've been traveling the world, going to big film festivals because I directed my music video, which is a cover of Depeche Mode's People Are People. So we've won 6 awards. I'm very grateful of that opportunity. So.
All right, Veja, you are smoking hot. Anything you want to do to pull this all together for more awareness, to help girls and to empower girls, but also to be the successful and amazing person that you are?
Oh, merci beaucoup, mademoiselle. I just want to be a great role model to the rest of the world and help our next generation because I feel like music can change the world, and I feel like music is a great thing that everyone should love and accept, and I feel like kids should pick up a guitar or a piano because it's all about discipline, and instead of being on your iPhone or iPads, you know, it's just it's a beautiful thing to do. So I'm just grateful that the universe selected me, you know, since I was a baby to live my dreams as a recording artist. So that's it.
Well, I think you did a lot to put that on the right track, and I think we have to take control of our lives. Thank you for helping those who can't do that at a young age.
Thank you for looking fabulous.
Okay, and you too. It takes one to know
I feel
one.
like you broke the internet already. I mean, look at her.
Oh yes, I've seen you many times. Tell me about your involvement with this film and how you feel.
Well, I'm a good friend of Liz Fuller's, and you've heard me say that I think everybody in here loves Liz, and the director, and the producers, and the actors. Everybody has come together to do something that needed to be done. Now, it's our job to support it, get the word out there, raise the money for it, help it go viral so that we can really make a difference in this world with our children.
That's right. Children don't have the choices that we have. We have to make good choices for them, and we have to keep them safe.
It's true. Even in my work as an architectural designer, designing the home so it is free of lead and free of everything you can imagine that can affect them emotionally is really my job to do that, including I even in their rooms make sure that they understand the safety mechanism of what happens if there is something that goes on and their parents isn't there, out there. And I'm a designer, but that's my job to bring that in as well.
Well, the thing I love about you is we share the desire and the mission to create something that's not toxic, and we want to make the world better.
Look what you've done. You're fabulous. I enjoy seeing you everywhere I go. I really do.
Me too.
She's a special lady, and we'll keep doing, and that's our job.
Thank you. And she loves to delve into difficult subjects such as human trafficking. So tell me, how did you come to support the film?
Well, I've heard about Free Girl the first time 2 years ago when they had their first event here, and I was very moved and taken because I feel we still know way too little about this subject, and I feel people either know about it or they don't want to know about it because it's too dark, it's too uncomfortable, but it is a part of our society. It's something that is happening, and we need to have this awareness, and I hope, especially tonight, we're going to create more awareness for this subject so more people can know about it, and hopefully we together can fight human trafficking and exploitation of children and young girls. What we suppress comes out in distorted ways. So we have to face our inner darkness or face the darkness within society.
Yes, always better to face it by choice instead of find out where it oozes out.
Yeah.
I'm here with Hollywood director Brendan Moriarty, and he's here to support other directors and, of course, the people in the film, and he loves the cause. Tell me more.
Well, I think the project's awesome. I think it's a good moment where Hollywood can get behind something that has some real value. I think the problem with Hollywood a lot of times is it's just about glam, and there's no real quality in the story, and I think this is a cool story, yeah.
Well, there are a lot of great celebrities, and it really does help with this kind of thing.
Well, I really want people to check it out. You know, I think A Free a Girl is a documentary that I'm excited about, but I think the rest of Hollywood is pretty excited about it. So.
Well, you know what I always say, suffering is optional. Remember that. Share this with a friend. Please subscribe. Life is what you make it, and anything you can do to make it better for others, I give that a green light.